What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to this episode of English Turks, where I review your favorite Turkish series with and without English subtitles. And today we are going to be doing our weekly review. Guys, I am just so excited that I actually watched all the Dizis this week. However, Soyeon, they didn't air their next episode. I don't know why, but if you do, please let me know in the comments. However, let's get right into it. First of all, Happy New Year. If you didn't see my quick Happy New Year video, then Happy New Year to you. I'm so excited for this new year, 2021. I mean, we needed to let go of 2020. Excited for 2021. Now, I have been filming some videos from my home. I put up like a black backdrop. I'm not sure how much I like it. I'm going to try to switch it and see what else I can use. But right now I'm at the studio, so this should be fun. Now let's talk about all the Dizis we watched this week, starting with Sunkci. Guys, I was a little irritated with the writing of that episode. I'm just saying, I haven't watched this week's episode. I watched the episode where the grandmother just came in, showed herself, and now we got to deal with her drama. Now, here's the thing with the grandmother. I feel like the transition was way too easy. I mean, she's already making demands. She's using blackmail. She's blackmailing Eda to make these demands, but I feel like the aunt is like so accepting. She literally says no for 2 seconds and then takes her mother right in. Now it's her mother. I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't like her because of Ada, or she sincerely doesn't like her. I don't know. But I have seen some comments about this week's episode that just aired yesterday, and people are saying things like the aunt is annoying, the aunt did something. So I can't wait to watch the episode so I can let you guys know. However, one thing I said in my podcast review of last week's episode was, why did Ada all of a sudden start saying oh, I should leave, because if I leave, my grandmother will leave you alone and da-da-da-da-da. But at the end of the day, weren't you planning on leaving anyway? Didn't you say that once FA's partner came, you would be leaving? I mean, you literally said that at the beginning of the last episode, or at the end of the last episode, or whatever it was. And now that the grandmother's here, you're making decisions like this weird. And Serkan is just like, do something with yourself, bro. You are so indecisive. He's like, I'm trying to be real with you and you're playing games. Like, seriously, why is she trying to be so controlling over, who he sees, who, he talks to, but yet she doesn't want to claim him as her boyfriend. Claim him or leave him. That's my thing. Okay, let's keep moving on. Menagerie Miata. So, tell me, how did you feel? Badish and Dizis finally kissed. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what was going on with Fetish and Serkan, but I was just so focused on the whole Badish and Dizis thing going on. Now here's the thing, guys. What's gonna happen with her job? Wasn't that the whole thing? Now here's the thing. Keep saying here's the thing. You know that she's the one that shut Badish down from jump. But yet she was pushing so Badish would make the first move, which he did end up making the move to kiss her. I was a little upset. I feel like Dizis should have been the one to make that move and kiss him, not him kiss her, just because she was the one that shut him down in the first place. But he saw that she was asking for it, so he did what he had to do. Now that Serkan has bought the company, who knows what kind of drama we're going to find ourselves in. But let's keep it moving to the next Dizi. So the next Dizi that I watched, I kind of mixed it up, and I ended up watching Misumar before I watched Saffron Kissy, and so I'm going to talk about Misumar first. Guys, so nobody wanted to tell me that this dude had a kid. I'm just joking. So Safi has gone on a date. Yes! Finally, and guess who's having the best time about it? It's Gulben. Gulben is having the time of her life. She's buying TV. She's like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with you no more. We living the life now. You're in love. We're gonna be happy. And so Guben is just having the time of her life. Hopefully she starts seeing Biden as somebody, I don't know, but then again, I don't want to put her in a relationship she doesn't want to be in. However, guys, did you see like her imagination thing going on when she was thinking about, you know, Assad and Ezra and this whole wedding of Safiye, and like that was funny. But anyway, Safiye did meet the daughter, and so we're gonna see, because she runs after the daughter, which she actually even walked outside. And you guys know how she feels about being outside, but she walked outside for the, you know, for the safety of the little girl, and she finds the hiding place that Khan was sharing with NJ, but what she didn't know was that they were married, and so now she knows. And the crazy part is that they were actually going to tell everybody, especially being that she was in a good mood. Khan was planning on telling her, so who knows how this is going to change her demeanor, and will her starting to see her past love, will that change how she reacts? Who knows? But I don't know why I can't think of his name right now, but I will be watching the next episode to see how her, because that's what we're like holding on, her reaction right now, okay? Oh, and I also wanted to point out, guys, did you see my boy AJ? Okay, I feel like I can understand why he's doing what he's doing for his dad, but did you see how he was hitting on Neriman? And Neriman is like oblivious. She doesn't even really know, but he's kind of pining after her like a little puppy. So cute. So cute. I love them. Oh my gosh. They're giving me some butterflies in my stomach. I can't wait to see them next week. Okay, let's talk about Saffron Kissy. I don't know if you heard my podcast, but if you haven't heard it, brace yourself, because I was pissed. I was angry, guys. I watched that in the middle of the night, and I was literally like yelling at my laptop, like, what is wrong with this girl? What's wrong with her brain? Does she not think? Why do they write Nade to be such an idiot? She should not be the true love of an FA. It just doesn't make sense. And maybe they wrote it to be that way, but it doesn't make sense. She has no qualities of being someone that should be with an FA. She's way too dramatic. She never thinks. She's only ever concerned about herself, really. I'm just saying, she's only concerned about herself. I don't feel like she's concerned about Sanjar or Melek or anybody. She's concerned about herself, and she does things that benefit herself. She only wants to be with Sanjar when it suits her. And she only wants to be with Melek when it suits her to gain Sanjar's attention. And now, like an idiot, after he warned her and told her so many times, do not give the mansion away. I put it in your name for protection. And he should have been smart enough not to put it under her name. He should have put it under Kavrik's name, because if he did, Kavrik would have kept that mansion, baby. Kavrik would not have let go of that mansion. But this girl, Nade, then gave away the mansion, while Sanjar done signed away the shares, and now they have no control over the company. Now the majority of the control lies with Kariman. Like, I was just yelling at her. I was going to do a video review on it, but because I was so irritated, I literally had to just vent through that podcast and just let you guys know how I really feel. Now, am I saying that Nade is not worth it? I don't know, guys. I'm going to try to give her a chance. Like, I just want to watch next week's episode just so I can see somebody redeem themselves, because now Sanjar's on the run. He's been gone, and he's gone away with the defeated realization that the girl he entrusted his home to, she done gave it away to this idiot Kariman, and now he's on the run while his family has no place to live. Anyway, and then I don't know why they went and fell for that blackmail. Why did they fall for that? Seriously. Like, I can't. Let's move on to the next Dizzy. Let's talk about Dogdagun F. Katarin Deer. Guys, I tried to do this video review for the show, but it keeps getting copyrighted, so that's why it's never been posted, and I'm so irritated by that. However, I will say that I did that, and I also have another video which I'll probably post tomorrow about how I feel now about Mehdi versus Menagerie. Now, I did start off this week's episode thinking like, man, I'm not really sure about you, Menagerie, I don't like you. But then I came to this realization that Mehdi is an emotional abuser, okay? So he uses Zainab's weaknesses of wanting to please people and her emotional issues that she's done with the past to try to manipulate her, and that's how I felt when she read that letter from him that he sent her for her birthday in the House of Matches. And then how he responded when his lawyer told him to go after her, and his demeanor. He has a lot of pride that he needs to work through, because that man is not humble, even though he portrays like he's humble, but there's a whole lot of pride in him, and he has to deal with that. And we also have whatever secret they got going on between him and Jemile and the mom. Like, what is going on? I started to think like maybe he's a drug addict, because she did sneak him something into jail, and I don't know what it is. And she keeps like giving these little hints here and there to New that there's something that's not right, there's something that's wrong, that Mehdi's dealing with some issues. But I'm also thinking to myself, like, if he had like a drug problem or some kind of like problem with something that he's dealing with, how was he able to hide that from Zainab for a whole year? However, like, people do that. They're able to hide things from their spouses for a long period of time. And there was always like this uneasy shyness between them. So I don't know, maybe there is something that we don't know about, and I just want to know what she snuck him into jail. If you guys know, if you saw something that I missed, let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about Legacy. My gosh, I'm getting the feels, guys. I love Legacy. I love it. I love Legacy, okay? So we have reached this point where, okay, so Yaman, he already knows how he feels about Sahar. And since he didn't know how to relay that to her, he tried to push her away. And so him trying to push her away made her run towards him more. And because she ran towards him more, she started to have more realization about her feelings towards him and started to reveal little by little to him. Like, literally, she walked through guns being shot towards her just so that she can stop him from living this life. He buried his guns for her. He got punched in the face by Slimy Salim. No, let me not call him Slimy Salim, because he has a crush. It's not his fault, If all this situation happened with the sister, that he probably would have been with Sahar. But anyway, Salim is punching him non-stop and all this stuff. And he's going through all that, dealing with that, and Sahar keeps coming to his defense so many times and trying to protect him. And so in the fragment, he's saying something like, I know what you're feeling. I know those feelings that you're feeling. So we're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer to possibly a real relationship, a real claim on each other, because he tried dating her without her knowing he's dating her. But maybe now they'll make a mutual decision. The way the episode goes is pretty slow, the progression, but it's not annoying. That's all I can say. And I also love the whole Ali and Kirat. No, I'm saying Kirat. What am I thinking? I love Ali and them. I can't remember what's her name's name. I know it starts with a K, but I don't know why it's gone from my head right now. But I love them. I think that whole story with the aunt leaving and the friend coming with the boyfriend, it's just weird. It didn't make any sense to me. I felt like that was a waste of time. But I feel like Ali and her relationship, they need to push that more. We need to get into it. But obviously they can't be in that apartment by themselves, because that would go against, the ethics of the Turkish culture for a single woman to be, staying in a house with a single man. So if the aunt, when the grandpa died off, they had to put the aunt in the house. Now the aunt has gone away, they have to put the friend in the house so that they would never be in the house together alone. So probably the aunt's gonna come back this week. We'll see what happens. And then there was no Solyanam, and I haven't caught up with Akrab, and I didn't watch the rest of Çocuklar. And there's a new show out there called Sonyas that I want to watch so I can give you guys a first look. And yet I just went through the New Year holiday, and so I will be talking about those things in another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please click that like button. It does so much for the YouTube algorithm, and click that subscribe button because this family is growing. I'll catch you guys on Facebook and on Instagram. Bye.